Before we get into the video, I do want to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Revolve, which I'm super excited about. Like, dream collab, honestly. Revolve is the best place to explore the latest trendy designer styles in women's fashion, and I'm so excited that I was able to pick out a few pieces with them, which will all be linked down below for you guys to shop. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of the pieces. This brown dress is super cute. It's from Super Down. I love how this looked on me when I tried it on, and I can't wait to wear it to like an event or something like that. But I'm really in my classy dress era. Also, the sweaters from Revolve, and a lot of the tops that I wear in my videos are from Revolve. I'm just showcasing some of my favorites. This dress is gorgeous. Sheer bodysuit, and then it has parts that cover up the parts, but it is super pretty. Can't wait for fall and fall fashions. I did get this bomber jacket. If you do want to see like all of the things that I got, and if you want to try on haul, which will include the shoes, the dresses, the tops, the pants, let me know and I can film a try on haul. Let me know what you guys want to see, but you can shop all of my Revolve favorites in the link down below. Thank you so much Revolve for sponsoring today's video. Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, please hit that subscribe button and turn those post notifications so you never miss when I post a brand new video. I do post me doing my makeup on Instagram, so people request like a full entire routine all of the time, and obviously as you can see, like I have a whole different setup. A lot of different things are going on and have been going on since I posted my last video around my birthday, but I digress. Okay, we're going to get into the makeup tutorial, talk a little bit. It's going to be in depth. I'm going to let you know what products I use, this, that, the third, all of the above. Start with skin prep. These are the Elemis peel pads. I just like to make sure that I have a really clean base to work with. Our canvas is all clean. Hydration is key. You use anything you want to use. I do want to preface this by saying my skin is dry, so I like to prep my skin, you know, for that, because I have dry skin. I'm gonna use some of my Tatcha Dewy skin cream. This is on the more expensive side. For a primer, I love the e.l.f. Power Grip, but to be honest, I don't normally use primer. NARS came out with a hydrating primer, and I actually wore it when I went to their event. Yes, I went to a NARS event. Like, what? Yes, I went to a NARS event, and I used their primer when I went, and my makeup stayed on all night. So this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in soft brown. There really is no particular way to filling in your brows. I have a lot of favorite concealers, but this Milk Future Fluid is just 10 out of 10 for me. This is the shade 9N, so I'm going to take some of this on a Sigma brush. This is a Sigma flat definer brush, and I'm just going to clean up my brows with this. I just like to do stamping motions like that to kind of just get the concealer placed, and then you just connect the dots. You can use whatever you want to blend this out, your finger or any kind of brush. I love this Hourglass blending brush. I also love the Real Techniques 402 brush. I think I use it all the time, so I'm going to use that later on in the video, but this is the first thing I picked up. It's either between the Hourglass brush or the Real Techniques is what I normally use. So I'm just going to do buffing motions to buff out the concealer around my eyebrow. You want to make sure that this is blended. I'm not a big foundation girl, so I'm just going to go right in with contour. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand in medium deep. Some people will say that my contour is a little bit too bronzy, too orangey. That might be the case, but I do not like cool toned anything on me. I just wish I did. I wish I, you know, liked cool tones, but I don't love them. I am going to go a little bit higher, like above my cheekbone, just because we're going to blend it in place. And you don't really need that much product. A lot does come out with this. And I don't contour my nose either. This out with a Makeup by Ariel brush. This is A24. And I'm just going to do these stippling motions like so. This routine, if you want to add extra coverage in certain places or color correct, or just, you know, add things to your routine that's going to make it better suited for you, feel free to do that. That's the thing about makeup, it is different for everybody, every single person. Sigma E24 brush, I'm going to take some of this contour and run it in my crease. I feel like putting the bronzer or contour shade that you used on your lid as like a transition shade just brings the whole look together and makes the face look a lot more cohesive. So that's just what I like to do. I like to just tap this out and blend it in with the concealer that we placed. I also learned this tip from an influencer I follow on Instagram. I like to run some of it underneath my eye as well, just to kind of contour my eye in a way. I just feel like it makes my eyes look really sultry. I love liquid blush so much. I really like coral shades. This is Coral Crush from e.l.f. I'm just gonna put some on the high points of my cheeks. This color is so pretty. This is a Sigma F40 brush. I'm just going to blend this out as well. And I like to blend my liquid blush up underneath my eye, just so when I put on the concealer, it's like a seamless blend. I like to put some blush up on my forehead, I also like to just brush a little bit on the tip of my nose for that sun-kissed look. I don't like to put a lot though, just a little bit. And then what we're going to do is now we are going to do concealer, and I'm going to use the same Milk Future Fluid. This is in the shade 9N. I cannot remember if I mentioned that. And I'm just going to put it in my inner corner and my outer corner at an angle. But for me, less concealer is more. Like, less product for me sometimes is more. My face does not suit heavy makeup, or at least in the way that I do it, because I feel like it kind of ages me a little bit. So I just like lighter makeup. This Real Techniques 402 setting brush is the only concealer blending brush you're ever going to need. This is phenomenal. I will never stop recommending this to people. This is my favorite blending brush ever of all time. While I let my concealer set a little bit, the key to lasting makeup is putting on setting spray or a fixing spray kind of in layers. This is the new NARS Light Reflecting Makeup Setting Mist. I'm doing that before I blend out my concealer just to make sure that everything stays in place. I like to set all of my cream products before I go in with powder. Like, I feel like when you set things in layers, it just helps everything to last and stay so much longer. To blend it out, I like to do these stippling motions. I find I do that a lot when I blend out my makeup, is stippling motions. And you can use a sponge or a beauty blender if that is your personal preference, but I just love using a brush because I feel like I get a more seamless blend. But you can also use a brush and a sponge. I posted something about that on my Instagram reels. If you're a dry skin girly, you're gonna love this Milk concealer because you see how it still gives you like a skin like more dewy finish. I love it so much. So much. Before I go in with any powder products and I set this, I like to go in with the same brushes I used for my liquid products and reinforce the color. Like, I feel like once you blend in your concealer, your blush and bronzer do get a little lost, so I like to, you know, just add that color back in. I have a lot of different setting powder recommendations, a lot of different things that I like to use, so I'm just going to share a few with you. Huda Beauty is such a good one. This is in the shade Cupcake. I also have this one from Dion Cosmetics. I know the owner of Dion Cosmetics personally. I've never seen somebody put so much passion, love, effort into a brand in my life, and I just know she's going to be super successful. Shop with Dion Cosmetics, support Black woman owned businesses. Her products are great. She has liquid blushes. She also has, hold on, let me show you. I get so many questions about where I got this, and this is from Dion Cosmetics, okay? So, you know, you do the little setting powder thing, okay? I'm actually going to use this today. Before you do any kind of setting with powder, please make sure that your under eye is blended out and free of creases. I like to go one eye at a time, so I will make sure that the concealer on one eye is blended out and then do the other one. I'm just going to load some of this powder up on the puff, and this is the Dion Cosmetics powder, and I like to press this into my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see how blurring this is. It's insane. So everywhere I put concealer, I'm going to put the setting powder. This is in the shade 1. You see the difference between sets with the Dion Cosmetics powder and the not set with the Dion Cosmetics powder. Like, I know you see the difference. This is blurred. This is set. I don't like to bake either. That's just my personal preference. I really like to press this powder in to the face. You're like a whole new person after you use this setting powder. A whole new person. Like I said, not sponsored. I just love her. What we do is the rest of the powder products. I love doing cream and then powder. I feel like it really just ties the base together. I'm going to use this Mutilated Morphe X Makeup by Ariel brush. I wish I could tell you guys the number, but this is what it looks like. And a powder bronzer. Normally I use my Fenty Sunstalker bronzer, but I'm not gonna lie, I got this a while ago. I feel like this might be a little expired and I don't want to put it on my face. I've been using this NARS Laguna face palette. I really like this shade right here. I just love all the shades in this. You're going to want to put this where you put the liquid, but I also like to use this to fuse my under eye, my blush, like just to fuse everything together. Keep blending. Blend until your hand falls off. I didn't even address my new hair color because YouTube has not seen it yet. Isn't this giving like older, like younger Tori, you know, like when you guys first met me, kind of? Any Patrick Ta blush I absolutely live for. This is She's the Moment. I didn't use the cream today, but I use Patrick Ta's blushes more often than not. I'm gonna take the powder one, tap off the excess because she's pigmented. I like to go back and forth with the setting powder and the blush just to make sure everything is blended really seamlessly. Now what I am going to do is spray my face. There are differences between fixing sprays, setting sprays, all of that. This One Size On Till Dawn setting spray is going to make sure that your makeup stays on. So I like to do this first. I don't like a matte look, so that's why I don't do this last, but I like to do this first, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Ignore the tears in my eyes, okay? I have a couple different setting sprays I like to use. Urban Decay All Nighter, so it's gonna be a good one. The Charlotte Tilbury one, I need to go get another one. Also the Milani one. The new Elf one. I already used this NARS one. I'm just gonna go ahead and use it again. I like to drench my face in setting spray. I learned this from making tutorials. Fan the setting spray till it dries. Again. When I say my makeup lasts all day, all night, it lasts all day, all night. I'm gonna do a little bottom mascara. I'm not really picky about which one I use. This is Kylash from Kylie Cosmetics. That name is really cute. There is a viral lip combo going around that I do want to try from MAC. And I don't really overline my lips. And what's so funny to me is a lot of people think I have lip filler. I do not have a single ounce, milliliter, anything of lip filler. I have no kind of anything in my face. I don't really care if anybody thinks that, but I just wanted to clear the air. Like, even if I did, it shouldn't matter. But I just wanted to let people know because I get that a lot. Lipstick that goes in the center is MAC Creme de Nude. Just gonna go back in with a little liner. They use Fenty Gloss, but I'm going to use this MAC one that I thought was super pretty and I feel like would go well with this because it is so light. It's giving concealer lip vibes. This is see-through. I think this is cute. I think this is a little different for me, but I do think it's cute. But this is my finished final makeup routine. Also, don't forget to shop with Revolve. I will have some of my favorite pieces linked down below for you guys to check out. Thank you so much for them to sponsor this video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.